All right, it's November 29th, 2024. Just treat myself to a little Elden Ring. Uh, but I think I need to get outside, get some exercise in, and make my video. Okay, I'm back. Got out of that situation. I was enjoying a gaming session there with Elden Ring, and I just felt like I needed to get out and get moving. And it seems like it was a good intuition because I started feeling a little bit of some urge. Look at how beautiful. It's an island out there, actually. The lake's low. Kind of see the little bit of the lake. Beautiful. Truly grateful to live out in such a beautiful place where I can just go outside and walk around. And there's a beautiful edifice here. Deseret Peak Temple. I'll walk around for a sec. So, decided to come and sit on this bench, and I'm actually going to sit here and I'm going to meditate. I'm going to close my eyes and just focus on my breathing for about 10 minutes, and then I'm going to give a spiel. All right, 10 minutes, here we go. Okay, got about 9 minutes, not quite 10. It's a bit of a challenge. It's a little cool. Started getting kind of cold, but definitely felt a lot of peace and serenity as I was meditating here on a place I feel is sacred to me. And let's walk around for a minute. All right, 5 days down. Tomorrow will be 6. If I think about it, 12 of the last 13 days have been sober, and I've been chaste and virtuous. One day I wasn't, so that's that's more than 90%. So that's an A if you think about it, but I don't know. I'm going for better than that. I need to be free permanently, and so there's a lot of benefits to just doing what I did. 5 days, another 5 days after going 8 days, and so that's pretty good. I left after, I started to feel a little bit of temptation, so I left my house and just came over here, did some meditation. Probably need to get a little exercise in. Was watching a bit of a ball game, but need to get out and get over here and transmute a little bit of energy. So let me get back to my car. It's a little warmer. As beautiful as it is, a little cold. Okay, trying to think about what I'm thinking about. During that meditation session, I felt some peace and definitely felt a warmth, even though it was cold outside, just kind of a warmth in my mind and my heart, and that was nice. And I had some thoughts, but I forgot a lot about those thoughts because as soon as I started thinking and stuff, I tried to focus back on my breathing. But I kind of felt like, I was putting a little bit of water in my cup, mentally, just drinking a water that was a little different than, than what I normally would. What am I even talking about? I don't want this to be too religious, but, let's just face it, I'm a religious person. And I just think life is a beautiful experience. Though it's hard, life has beautiful moments. Drinking, I always think of what I'm really talking about when I'm talking about water is, Jesus Christ talks to the woman at the well, and he talks about drinking water, and he said, whosoever drinks the water that I shall give him shall never thirst. But whosoever drinks of the water of this well will thirst again. If you remember that story. And that's how I feel, right? I feel like I was given a little bit of water, like spiritually, like from the Lord, where I fell just kind of. And I think that's the ultimate goal of, chastity, NoFap, and the commandments of God, is ultimately kind of get to where you don't thirst, right? Any pleasure I receive in this life, it's fleeting. It's there 1 minute, it's gone the next. But the pleasure, the joy that God gives us, that lasts forever. And I think NoFap is spiritual water, right? Living the law of chastity. NoFap Hard Mode, it's water, and it I don't have any desire right now. I don't have any desire. I just feel completely content. If you're a Latter-day Saint, or a Christian, or anybody, try going to a sacred place and just meditating. I just did that, and it was a special experience just for that, and I'm going to do that again. Eventually I want to go in there, and when I feel a little bit more sanctified, I'm going to go in and do the same thing, but in the center of the temple, place we call the Holy of Holies, or the Celestial Room. And so I'm going to go in there, in a week or so, and I'm going to go in that room, and I'm going to meditate. Close my eyes, focus on my breathing, just clear my thoughts, and just feel the peace around us. And, Jesus Christ is the light and life of the world. And really, his light is in all the matter around us, the air we breathe. Atoms absorb light and put off light. So the hydrogen, or the oxygen, the nitrogen, the atoms of air that I breathe in, it's light. And in a way, we're made of light. And, light has no mass, but so we say. There's still a lot of mysteries around light. I need to study it more for sure. But just beautiful day. Look at out there. So quitting pornography is obviously so many benefits, and I would say blessings, and just so anyone who's doing it doesn't matter what your religion is. If you quit pornography, you're gonna feel better. You quit masturbating, you're gonna feel better, right? The Lord loves us all, and he just wants us to be happy, and so he's gonna invite us to follow his law, which one of them is the law of chastity. We teach that here in this edifice. They teach about it here, and we make we pledge ourselves to commit to following that law, right? And obviously we can repent if we make mistakes, but so I just want to, you know, come out here and just kind of, I don't know what I have to say so much, but 5 days, it has benefits. It has a lot of benefits. And 13 or 12 out of 13 days or whatever, that has benefits. And I feel like around 5 days, that's when there's a change. But the challenge is you're also dealing with withdrawal. Right now, I feel nothing like that whatsoever, but I did about 45 minutes ago. And now I feel peace. Just clearing my mind, meditating was very beneficial. So, grateful. I'm really grateful. I had a great weekend. So many good things going on right now in my life, and it's gonna get better. But I have to remember, like, it's so easy to relapse. It happens so quickly, and thoughts are so important. I think my camera stopped all of a sudden, but you know, my meditation is such a useful tool for quitting addiction, because you practice, like, kind of switching your thoughts for 10 minutes. Like, it's an exercise where I have this thought, I'm going to push it out and just try to go back to breathing. Whatever the thought is, whether it's good or bad, you kind of observe your thoughts for a minute, and then you're like, okay. Like, I don't like fight the thoughts. I just, like, I see the thought and I'm like, okay. And then I go back to breathing. And, you know, in some ways, I think it's just a useful thing. So, anyways, 5 days is beneficial. Love everybody who's watching, liking, and the subscribers. I appreciate the support. I'm only at 19, but if I can get one more, that'd be great. The more the merrier, because I am on this journey for a while. 90 days. Every day for 90 days. There's no going back. If I relapse, I'm gonna shave my head down to the nub. So, and I mean it. I will shave my head. I'll even put it. You know, I'll be behind the camera, but you'll hear the buzzer. No, I will buzz my hair right off if I relapse again. Because this is serious. I gotta get serious, because addiction has ruined so many aspects of my life. I have missed out on so many blessings, so many just joys of life, connections with friends, girlfriends. There's so many amazing people I've met over the years, but because I had a porn brain, I just couldn't connect. I could not connect to the person, right? You know, beautiful, intelligent women who I knew, you know, this one woman, I loved her, you know, but I just, the connection wasn't quite, there was a connection, but because I just wasn't right mentally, you know, I just, nothing happened, right? I mean, she basically wanted me to ask her out, and I just, you know, she was a physics student. She got straight A's. She's in med school now, and, you know, I don't want to covet her. She's married now, but, you know, just things like, just things that I dropped the ball, like balls that have been thrown right to me. Here you go, and I just dropped them. You know, if anyone who plays sports and has had that experience where you get a perfect ball thrown to you and you drop it, or, you know, you swing and you strike out, whatever. It's like, opportunity gone. They're probably not going to throw the ball back again to me. So it's frustrating, right? But I don't want to dwell on that, right? I want to, there's going to be more opportunities. I want to make sure I'm there to seize it, to seize whatever opportunities are ahead of me. And I got work to do, homework. I need to get back into the 12-step program and finish that and do some more videos on that. I did 4 steps, videos on 4 steps, but I want to do 5 and finish 4-step, which is the more written inventory. So thank you everybody for following along, for subscribing, liking, watching, and love y'all. That'll be a wrap. This game is great. Just enjoying myself on a Black Friday afternoon, playing a little Elden Ring. Alright, it is, let's see, what is the date?